would specifically like to talk about unintentional ASMR, my preferred genre. Um, the reason why I like it is because of its unintentional nature. I do not like watching videos where a person is specifically trying to make you relax. And in this video, I am contradicting the whole genre by one, whispering, and two, by actually talking about ASMR. This video is not unintentional because I'm obviously going out of my way to try to be relaxing and setting a mood by using Minecraft as a background, which I will briefly talk about. I am in a pale oak forest, and I've got mobs turned off, so we won't be encountering any creakings. But I do like the fog, and it's just a happy accident that it is also raining. I don't think the rain will stop, which is a bonus for me, because I also enjoy the sounds of rain and snow, both in real life and video format. So I myself am in a sort of calmer and relaxed mood. I hope my voice is being picked up. I did increase the sensitivity of my mic, which is a double-edged sword, because increasing the sensitivity means I get to talk quieter, but also more background noise will be picked up. So, we'll see how that goes. But anyway, the topic of today's video, unintentional ASMR. I believe the community surrounding unintentional ASMR is fascinating, because you will see some of the more popular videos in the comments. Most of them are referencing other popular unintentional ASMR videos. One that I particularly like is one particular video that I enjoy is a cranial nerve examination conducted by Dr. James Kelly. I don't have any information on him. He is not the subject of today's video. But in said video, he apologizes to his patient for having sandwich breath, and that small little comment has expanded into other videos in the comment sections of other unintentional ASMR videos. A few that I can think of that aren't just the sandwich breath is a navy suit for war is one that I've seen. Um, put a bit of paper on it, which um, has its own sort of doctor attached to it, who has gone on to make videos that are sort of ASMR adjacent, where it's no longer just like a medical examination, it's an actual video. Actual videos of him trying ASMR, which I think is interesting. I forget the name of the doctor, but he's pretty popular. There are a few other quotes that I can't seem to remember from other unintentional ASMR videos that have popped up in the comment section of other videos. Nobody has really mentioned it before. I don't think anybody's talked about the subject because it's kind of, I don't know, niche. And, you know, the more people that are in on the joke, it makes the joke less funny. But I think it's harmless enough to talk about. Anyway, I think a lot of ASMR artists, big quotation marks on artists, confuse the terms unintentional with inaudible, and they use them intermittently, not intermittently. They use them sort of adjacently, like they think they mean the same thing. Where I'll see a title of a video called Unintentional Inaudible ASMR, medical exam or whatever. But that defeats the purpose of unintentional ASMR because of the word intent. A lot of unintentional ASMR videos aren't trying to be ASMR. When the video was made, there was no intent to make it an ASMR video. And the term inaudible means you can't hear it. There's unintentional, inaudible, and unintelligible, which sort of all get thrown in together. Inaudible means it is so quiet you can't understand it. Unintelligible means regardless of volume, you can't understand it. Like if someone was speaking a language you did not understand, that is unintelligible ASMR. And if someone was just talking so quietly you couldn't understand them, that would be inaudible. And unintentional means you're not doing it on purpose. You're not trying to make an ASMR video. Think of of unintentional, like accidental. I have accidentally made relaxing videos in the past. It was not my intent to make a video that is relaxing. But this specific video is not unintentional. It is very intentional. The only problem is when you try to do something too hard, the less authentic it feels. So that is why this video, for me personally, is more of a struggle. I don't think my voice when I whisper is particularly relaxing. Also, I don't think my regular speaking voice is relaxing. But regardless, I've lost my train of thought, which is another thing that I struggle with. I don't think, period. I don't think, period. I really want to keep talking, but I'm drawing a blank. And that is genuinely upsetting because there is so much more to say about unintentional ASMR as a genre. Because it's not just medical exams. Those just happen to be not only popular, but I enjoy them personally. Some unintentional ASMR videos that I've seen in the past consist of shoe shining, which is, I think it's interesting, the sound of the brush against a nice leather shoe, and watch disassembly, the sound of the little metal pieces being picked up and moved to somewhere else. It's all very good. I think a lot of unintentional ASMR, for me, is just someone performing a detailed task. Those are usually the best kinds, where someone is just making something or working with something, whether that be a person, a shoe, a watch, or even just drawing. I'm a little weird. I don't like the sound of pencil on paper or marker on paper. To me, it sounds like a fork on a chalkboard. It makes me grit my teeth, which is why I struggled in school personally. It's not the only reason why I struggled, but it is one of them. Just the sound of a pencil. Just really, it made my mouth water and my whole body very warm, having to use a pencil. And, anyway, I digress. If you have experienced anything similar, let me know down in the comments below. Also, since the topic is unintentional ASMR, tell me some of your favorite videos which have not received the attention they deserve. Because there is probably hundreds, if not thousands, of videos that have less than 100 views that are peak unintentional ASMR. Um, a lot of the more popular ones have millions of views. And some people have gone out of their way to edit those videos to make them more relaxing. Like they've edited out the louder parts of the video, which is very good. I think it's good, but at the same time, those videos aren't technically unintentional anymore, right? Because they've been edited to be more relaxing. I don't know. It's like a George Washington's axe, where if you remove the handle, or no, if you replace the handle and you replace the head, is it still George Washington's axe? Anyway, one of my favorite non-unintentional ASMR videos is one by a channel called John Dulake. Specifically, his physical examination roleplay. Currently, it has 70,000 views. The only issue with that specific video is that he claps his hands within the first 3 minutes. It's such a shame because like him, he like him as I'm doing now, he's whispering, so you sort of have to turn the volume very high up in order to hear what he is saying properly. And that clap, it's very hard to time to skip over it. I suppose you could just watch the last 6 or 7 minutes of that video and skip the first 3. But I do wish someone would edit out the clap. Anyway, the problem is that the John Dulake channel hasn't made a video in over a decade. So, I don't know if it would be reasonable to download that video and edit out the clap and then re-upload it without the original creator's permission. But since he hasn't made a video in like a decade, can you claim that it's in the public domain? Sorry. That's stupid, what I just said. I just thought it was funny. Anyway, since I'm in Minecraft, let's walk around a little bit. I bet you weren't expecting this, for me to just start walking. I think the pale oak forest is probably the most atmospheric sort of biome in the game. I think it's the only one that changes your surroundings, because when you go out, it obviously gets brighter. It's almost like the entire game turns gray, or it's trying to be gray as possible. Anyway, I got very lucky because this is actually a copy of a world that I've been playing with add-ons. One add-on specifically. I don't want to get into too much detail, but I will give you a little base tour. This is it. If you recognize any of these tables and this furnace, then you already know what add-on I have. But anyway, the reason why I moved out of the pale oak forest is because I've run out of things to say regarding unintentional ASMR. So I am using Minecraft to sort of pad out the video. Everybody say thank you to Minecraft. I know, I will. Anyway, I would like to thank you for watching. And I hope you find this video relaxing to some degree. I apologize for my stick drift. I don't think this video is good enough to fall asleep to. But I hope you do leave a comment regarding